map.
Okay, green or...
What?
Oh no,
It's horrible.
You sound like shit.
I mean, he always does.
Yeah, but we're not here to throw shade on his voice.
Not?
What? Huh? Also,
I'm back to hosting Rage again.
I'm kind of disappointed that things you have are too high of a CR. Aww. Anyway. So, can we start? I'm sorry that I still doing stuff, but now I'm finished. Camera. Okay, let me also put on my face. So just to make sure Asa doesn't get any views.
Don't worry, my own face is enough for that. I have a feeling Mary has a light on that's shining right in my back.
I don't see your
around
cam
then?
never anymore for whatever reason.
The magic
Also,
of
Asa, are
shitty
you
Test.
live? Yes, test succeeded. Are you live, Asa?
No, I'm never live.
No, because from me you're still hosting Rage.
F11's prologue.
Your reload, fix it, but
For me it works.
yeah, now works for me as well. Don't
Setting up stream at the moment.
Oh yeah, because someone told me shit wasn't working correctly. Let me just double check.
Don't trust him, he's German.
That doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
It makes sense
No, it does not.
because I say so. You shouldn't trust me.
I mean, Dutch people and trusting Germans hasn't ended that well.
I mean, also you'd be trusting the DM. Second big mistake.
What?
Beware of the smiling DM.
Yeah.
Beware of people that have power. Look, at least Argard doesn't steal us blind.
Who's not here?
Velvet,
Velvet.
I'm on voice. I'm
get
going
in the game.
You're going in. Go, 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 go! You're going.
Link stato. Should I? Should I put a webcam on just to show you how stupid I look right now?
Yes, you always.
I've seen your face before, don't worry about it.
Have my headset on my neck.
Yes.
I have a big neck.
Wait. So, like those pro gamers with one headset around their neck and one on the top of their head. But
Yeah,
just
I know
not the
what
one
you
on top.
mean. God, that's so ridiculous.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh God.
See?
Oh
Because
God.
I'm using speakers, and then I have my headset with my mic like this.
God
Okay.
damn it.
I can help you. Let's both be stupid.
Oh sure,
Damn it.
let's all be stupid. I just can't hear you guys now.
Crashed my game. No,
But I can put up my
but
microphone like this,
I don't have
which doesn't do
speakers, so-
anything because I'm using the
I
other
pressed the
microphone.
wrong button. I mean, I have earphones on, so. I mean, like in-ear stuff.
Should I use this microphone instead?
No.
Everyone will hate me if I do so.
I will play like this.
You'll get banned from Twitch.
Who?
Ask.
Me? Why?
Oh God.
Oh
fuck
yes!
you.
I don't have headphones this time, I'm safe.
Oh God, fucking Argard.
Yes!
Argard is a fucking unicorn now.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Anyway,
Also, who
enough
are you talking to?
stupidity aside.
Joe.
Friend of mine is who's already who I already could see in the viewer list.
Ah.
What did we?
Yeah, good
What?
question. What did we do? Should I grab the vault from last session quickly and skim through it?
No. Okay, fuck it. This time I will do the.
We were getting a guitar.
Alright.
No, we were not getting a guitar.
We're getting the guitar?
I'm sorry, you asked the players what they.
I still have written that bullshit. God
The
damn it.
players were going to do that.
Huh?
I can't
I
remember.
still have to write that letter down.
Okay, this is.
I guess Asa, I have to do it before Asa's stream goes out of archive.
Yeah. I have all the vaults anyway, so
Yeah, but you will upload them until.
I need to have 1 week between it and the stream, according to my affiliate contract.
Okay.
Which means I could upload it right now and Twitch can't do shit against it because I don't break my contract.
Yes, but I don't want to give you a few.
Yo, fuck you!
We don't want to have you with shitty internet again.
Okay. Anyway, if I remember correctly, yes, we were trying. You were asking for the
got
guitar thingy,
yeah,
and
I
you got, the
got a letter
feedback
from a
that
dude
you
that
are
was
a barbaric. Well,
what
that's
the-
not
the-
musical instrument.
main guy rejected it. On the back it was scratched. Nice ID, come visit me.
Yes, exactly that. And apart from that, you guys, was there something else? Just library, right?
Let's see. Yeah, we went through the library.
Yeah,
Paco's
yeah.
still in the library.
I forgot Scorching Ray.
Oh yeah, you forgot a spell.
You forgot Scotchy.
Yeah, you
Well,
still
you don't
need
know
to tell
that.
me how to get that fucking back.
I just were.
Oh, you literally changed it to question mark, question mark, question mark.
I think you can get it back on level up. As sorcerer, you can choose on level
Yeah,
up,
but I
think.
meant like I don't think it's permanently gone. Like it will come back after a week. That's what I meant. Like
It's okay. Let's say it like this: you remember there's the spell Scorching Ray, and you remember that you know it, but you don't actually remember it.
so, if I would put in
if you
time
would
like
cast
looking
it, you would be like, huh? Wait, I knew this.
So if I would like look it up again and all of that shit and spend some time with it again, then I could remind you.
I mean, you're a sorcerer. It's not like a wizard. You're basic. How should I say this? Your
You know-
magic is more basic. It's
Once-
more the
once-
forceful way. Basically, you just need the words again. You recently have to read up on. Wait, how do I do this again? Instead
Get
of
fucked,
memorizing
Joe.
the whole how this works thingy like a wizard would have to do.
Okay.
You
But
have
for
to-
that, I would in character I first need to notice that hey, I can't cast Scorching Ray anymore.
Yes, you don't know
Yeah,
that
Leia.
in
He
character.
didn't purposely forget
We'll
it,
see
but
how
because
it
of
goes
an
out.
int save, he was
I mean,
made
obviously
to
you can be,
forget
I'm
the
just
spell.
not gonna use it to battle, but whatever. Yes, and you were in the library. It is now you. The guy went home. You went somehow home, somewhat home, and you know there's a place in the library underneath where the Xendi go, and there's apparently a big. What did I say? Elder Xendi.
Yeah, I think the other one.
The Elder Xendi.
Sandy were those light worms?
Yes, there's light worms. Yes. Yeah. Let's go from there, I guess.
And we also know where the key is. It's by this dude, and there's a little knocking at the abjuration.
Yeah.
What was behind the door again?
You don't know. What door exactly?
So it's like the door the key was talking about. Like it was the door like behind the elder. I forgot the fucking name of the.
It's like one of the Xendi about I can remember. What was the thing you asked about? So it went towards the middle and then underneath. through the wall, through the floor, basically. God damn it, what did you ask? But
I don't think
basically,
it was me.
it went through the floor because it was a question where you didn't get an answer in the. I can't remember. Did you just ask where the Alexander was?
Yeah, I think it was me, and I asked that. Or just
Something along
imagine a
those lines.
big fucking.
Oh yeah, you were thinking of a picture of Big Sandy, and basically flew downwards to the floor. Okay. And the guy told you that, yeah, this is like the how should I say this? The more knowledge, the hidden, not forbidden. What's this? You know, you are not allowed to access this knowledge part of the library.
Restricted.
Restricted is a good word. Yeah.
Restraint level.
Yes, exactly. Sure. No, it's the dark web. The key.
So we need to
Or
use
browser.
some
Oh yeah, we have
illegal
we have the
websites.
dagger of the dark web. Maybe it will work.
We need an onion.
You need not exactly.
Shit, so many Germans in my chat.
Wrong. Johnny is Austrian.
Austria,
So was
Germany, same
Hitler.
thing. It's... Look,
Go on, guys.
you blamed it on the Germans 2 times. So, as far as I know, I can say I can make the same conclusion. Austria, Germany confirmed.
Well, you
Look at
didn't
me.
need any antagonist to fuck yourself over Portugal.
Look, all I know is
You
that
could do
currently
that all by yourself.
all I know is that there's currently 5 Germans in both in voice and text. So
No, we're not gathering our forces. I don't know what you mean.
Velvet, help. Don't shove your microphone up your nose. Help.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Oh my god, the
You
microphone
look
like
like
being directly
you
under
look
the
like
nose.
Mickey Mouse.
Looks like no. For me, it looked like he had a Hitler mustache.
No, that's
Oh,
not,
God.
that's if it's sideways, right?
Like this?
Yeah, like that.
Oh my god.
God damn it!
I'm doing it like this.
Now, before this goes out of gets out of hand,
God damn it.
what are we doing?
Okay. Yes, what are you guys doing?
Stop murdering in the entire school. Wait, no, we don't murder hobos.
What?
What?
Set fire to everything? I can do that. No, I can't. No, wait, I can. Pyrotechnics.
For fuck's sake.
Sleeping, right?
Layton is like, I can scorching ray. Wait, what?
Oh, wait a second. No, but I think like maybe we should go to crazy old Professor Dude from Evocation Tower.
It's the middle of the night. And we are students.
So
We should obviously go drink and get fucked up.
no, this one knows what to do.
I mean,
Go.
to be fair, all the things and mystery and stuff, like, you guys could be like, ah, fuck this shit. We just want to study and party. Or just want to party.
Yeah, like
I mean, I didn't
So
give you
far-
like we have this very important goal because revenge, because the world is at stake or something.
whoa, wait.
Fine.
I'm surprised. Asa actually reading through the fucking contract again.
What? I was wondering if there was still
What are the
something that I
rules?
could do to you know, obtain some financial situation. No, security, that's the word. Financial security.
Oh yeah, reading.
Let's get fucked.
We already got fucked with fire or weed or whatever it was.
Demon drugs.
Oh god, no, not the fuck.
Press, oh no.
We could go visit Mush!
Let's go do drugs and then go party around the school.
Let's no. This one has a
I
better
mean,
idea.
you've got a lot of money, I mean.
Yes, let's
Sure.
invest.
This one thinks we should do the drugs and then practice magic.
Yes.
What could possibly go wrong?
It's not like my magic is already chaotic enough, no. Also add booze on top of that.
Yeah, booze, drugs, all of them.
Why not both?
Drug wars.
Oh well.
This
We
one
could
we should
just
taste the guy.
search for Mush's farm.
Stash.
His stash.
Let's go. I like that idea. Let's go find this.
Didn't you have, what was the name of the ferret again?
Paco.
Didn't you have Paco exploring the school grounds? Like, he should know by now where the hidden stash is, wouldn't it?
No.
Maybe. He has advantage on checks.
Onto the
on
herb garden.
perception checks involving smell.
Onto the herb garden. Oh, we just find him and ask him nicely.
So, I'll summon Paco, and I'll tell him to smell the drugs.
Drug weasel.
I guess Does he have advantage on perception
Smell.
checks that rely
Yes.
on smell?
Advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell.
Damn it!
We're derailing this campaign so hard.
That's what you get for
Fuck it.
implementing
Fuck
ultimate
it, I don't
freedom.
care.
That's what you go.
I really don't care. I mean, I have something prepared, but
Okay,
this gonna be the session.
perception.
this is gonna be the session. So roll me perception with advantage for the weasel. 17. What should we do? I mean, first of all, I guess, where exactly do you like it search? Or was this like, I mean, how intelligent is it? Would you be like asking it? Nah, that wouldn't work.
We would obviously go around the Mush's whereabouts.
I
We
mean,
could.
let's say it. It's a good question. Would he be at home? I mean, at the dorm currently? I think not at this time. And good question. How should I do this?
Oh, by the way, I'm grabbing
Yeah.
a fork
A fork.
or some. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you have a fork. That's easy. Easy thing to get.
And I'm gonna make the fork.
I mean, okay, let's do it like this.
Move!
You go into into mushroom. God damn it!
Making
know
the
what I
fork
mean.
move! I have a fork that moves. It's also searching.
Roll me perception with the damn fork. No. God damn. Okay.
Okay, where's the stat block for this?
But we are now in mushroom.
You are now in mushroom. It looks even more run down than your room. There's always that there's kind of this scent lingering around that you can't really describe, but well, it reminds you a bit of the time you had of of your interesting time at the trial area after the fight with the Rakshasa. Anyway, what the step up at 27?
Yeah,
Of
he
course
wants.
there is. If the spell says check the stat block, there must be a stat.
Huh. -5 to charisma. The charisma.
Oh
of Fork.
no! Fucking fork army again.
Fork army. For fork's sake.
No, like literally. He suggested me. What was it again? Animate objects,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
just in combat throw out like tons of forks and animate a small army of them, and then throw them at my enemies.
Fork army!
If you look tiny servant stat block, it's just
Situation
preset stuff. 15 AC, 10 health, 4 strength, 16 dex, 10 con, 2 int, 10 wisdom, and 1 charisma.
It has a ton of immunities.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a construct.
Also,
It
at later levels, I can cast it on 2 objects.
Great.
it has
So I can cast it on a ballista and on an arrow. And I can have an arrow that's fired by a ballista.
Okay.
and then
or
walk
even
back
better.
to and then walk back to the ballista to get shot again.
Oh my god. I can make a ballista load itself.
Yep. And you can make an arrow that runs back to the ballista to get shot.
Yeah. Anyway,
The
Marsh,
drugs.
the room of Marsh is on the first. Depending on if you're American or not, the first floor
Not
or
on the ground
ground
floor. Oh, it is
What?
on the ground floor? Damn.
It is on the ground floor.
And it is level 0.
Yeah, it's
It
level
is
0.
restraint level 0.
Go fuck yourself. Anyway, there's a dirty carpet on the floor, and Paco is basically scratching it like he found something. And I mean, as classic as it gets, there's a trapdoor under the carpet.
I
Wait.
was about to say, I go over to the carpet and lift it up.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Mage hand.
Check for traps.
And we should also check for magic trap. Or some spells like
You
alarm.
think that? Yeah, probably Mush would do that. Why do I even ask?
No, trap.
I rolled perception for this.
What would we roll? Perception or Arcana or?
What are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for physical traps.
I'm
And
looking
For
for
magical
physical
traps.
traps. That's an investigation.
Investigation? Okay, you look for physical traps, I'll look for magical traps. Magical traps would be an Arcana?
Hmm.
I think investigation.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
I mean, investigation would kind of work for both. Let's say it like this, because investigation is just like
Mhm.
if you see something that would take you to a logic conclusion that this thing is trapped.
Well, I will also look
so the
for
one you have
magical
proficiency in.
Wait, sorry, that was.
Yeah, whatever.
That was this.
It-
Oh, wait, that's mine. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Whatever. It's fine. It doesn't seem to be trapped.
Cool. I'm so going in first.
You do
If I,
that.
if this one gets stuck,
Paco goes in first. As soon as you lift the trapdoor, it will go in.
if this one gets stuck in the trapdoor, get
And the
butted.
fork will go with it. The fork is riding the Paco.
Is it dark down? Or is there a source of light?
First of all, you open the trapdoor.
Yeah.
And, is there? How about this? No, it's dark, but it doesn't. I mean, one of you probably has like.
Everyone has
Oh, yeah.
dark side except Lyad.
Yeah.
Oh, light.
Because
It
he's
is
a
dark.
human.
You others see it's like basically an old cellar under the building, and there goes a ladder downward. The floor is that far.
Prepare the
not that far?
constitution saves.
I mean, normal room height is the cellar, so
So
Oh.
about 10 feet.
No, yeah, that's 7 feet, so D&D terms it would be 10. I'm just jumping down.
Wakka will
Fuck
go
the
with
ladder.
yeah,
I take the
Just
fucking
fuck with
ladder.
the ladder breaks because.
Ha!
Jesus.
Knew it!
Nah.
I'm also taking the ladder.
Sure.
And then I don't see shit. And Loss, can you carry me?
No.
I don't see shit. Fuck you.
This one thinks you should stay up to prevent Mush from going in and finding us stealing his drugs.
And then
Anyway,
everyone, if there's any lock or something, you are too incompetent to even open them. So
No.
go with it.
See, this one has a special skill.
No, you don't smash locks. Much will know then.
Knock knock. Who's there? Lost song. And the lock is gone.
okay. Anyway, guys. Down the room light, it is still dark. You don't see anything. There are to see that, well, in the middle of the cellar, from the ceiling, there's like well, it looks like, how should I say this? Basically like an oil lamp, but it looks suspiciously like an old repurposed bong. And well, around you see small, how should I say this? Well, plant pots or plant boxes or whatever, but instead plants, well, you probably guessed it, mushrooms. And a lot of different shapes and colors from the mushrooms.
Nature check to identify them.
Okay, do that. 16. You do not know, definitely know, how should I say this? You recognize some that are actually like almost normal mushrooms that you would, or at least they look like you could normally eat them. Like those are actually just, your, what in our world would be the champignon, something like that.
Yeah, just your regular edible mushrooms.
Yeah. A few poisonous ones that you just usually don't eat, and then like the one, what was it? How did he call it? Pepper cap, if I remember right. What was it? Or did he call it fire cap?
No,
Pepper cap. Pepper cap sounds familiar.
I think.
also Argar.
Whatever. I think it was when you first met him.
Argar.
You recognize that sword, yes.
I'll tell the fork to stay on watch, and in case Mush comes, to act like a Lego and stab him in the foot.
Good one.
The fork doesn't understand what you mean with Lego. No, wait. Actually, it's like it understands you.
I can issue commands mentally.
Simple,
Okay.
generic commands.
So,
Okay.
take
When
card.
see person-
If he appears, stab him in the foot. Behave like a fork, otherwise.
Okay. If someone comes down the ladder, it will stab them in the foot. That's what you meant, right? Because I don't think your fork will be smart enough to know if this is mush.
I'm still up.
It's still up. It's not down here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So the fork
So
is
you
with
have,
Lyot.
You have a guarding fork. So anyway,
Guarding fork.
and yeah, for you as
So they can go.
some
You
edibles.
don't
some-
really recognize the other mushrooms. Let's say it like this. The more exotic, fancy-looking ones. Yeah. So you see some poisonous ones, some you know should be edible. Sorry, and yeah, the one that the basic drug mushroom one that he
Mhm.
once offered you.
This
Or
one
not
found the
offered,
pepper cap.
hot
Pepper,
dog.
pepper, pepper caps. Also edible and poisonous ones. And weird ones this one does not know.
What about Lillian Light? I
Lion,
mean,
can
Light,
you
you
lend
still
me
don't
your-
see shit.
I'm
What did you-
up the ladder and I'm
Oh,
down.
you didn't go down.
I did go up again.
I don't see shit, so I
I
go
was
up the
on the
ladder and
ladder.
be lookout.
Lion,
Nothing moved, but yeah.
lend me your glove.
I throw it down.
Thanks.
That's a challenge!
Let's fill the glove.
He's challenging you to a duel, Octo!
The fork
Fill
looks
the,
at you.
the glove and get out of here.
The fork looks at you, menacing.
I'll.
Yeah, roll intimidate via your fork. What is it again? -5 charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Oof.
It starts bending itself and flipping you off.
huh? I guess that would work.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'll
you're stealing
pick
all
up.
you're stealing all the pepper caps, Alfred?
No, I'm picking up the other ones, the
The edible ones?
poisonous
Oh, the poisonous
ones, the weird ones. You know,
Mm.
they might be useful at some
Okay,
point.
you do
But
that.
don't take all of them, otherwise he'll probably notice.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
gonna
just
harvest.
a couple.
How many and from which are you taking? So that I can
A
Each?
couple of each.
a couple of each, like 2 or 3 of each.
Yeah, 2 or 3 of each.
Okay. Should we do this?
It is at this point that we notice that Mush was hiding behind one of the plant pots and is now attacking us.
Mush was a mushroom all along.
Mush is Timo IRL.
So that means we should kill him, right?
Give me
That
a
means
sec.
he is annoying prick that throws mushrooms everywhere.
So we should
So
kill
yes.
him. I should learn fire magic.
You have pyrotechnics.
Only works if there's... Oh, never mind. Pyrotechnics only works on non-magical fire.
Okay.
Ah,
When you you take some of them, one of them actually makes you sneeze because it has like powder on it, something along those lines. It's not the pepper cap one actually, but yeah. Anyway, you get this one. Another one is when you touch it, it starts to glow a little bit, and you also get that one. And then when you come to the more of the back of the room, where it's a bit further away, I mean there's also more dark-looking mushrooms. They are bigger, definitely bigger than the others. There are only like 6 of them around, and it has like holes or what looks like holes in the cap. And yes, you also take one of those, right?
He said all of them.
Yeah, I mean, when you walk close to it, it suddenly starts to emit the loud, well, what you can only describe as a, how should I say this, a shriek, like,
It's mandrake mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I'm not actually picking them up.
oh yeah,
I'm opening a bag and I'm using mage hand.
that's fine, but when, I mean, how much range does this mage hand have?
30 feet.
Okay, I guess still even
Oh no, what I
even if you
mean
pick
is
it up
just
at
I'm not.
if you pick it up at 30 feet range, when you try to pull it towards you and it gets closer, or yeah, basically
when
as
it
you
comes
walk.
in when it comes into a certain range, it will start shrieking. And since you're still
Yes.
holding the bag of holding, it comes into your range.
Still goes inside the bag. It just. I don't fucking know.
And you close it. And you close it.
And you just don't hear a thing anymore.
Please don't let it be like Harry Potter Mandrax, where literally you hear it scream and you die.
You
Or you
Well,
pass
we're
out.
all dead now.
Oh my god, not mushrooms again.
Oh god, not those mushrooms.
Not those!
Wait, this time I don't have tidal wave. This time I don't activate all of them.
This time we don't have legs. We're
Oh
safe.
yeah, that as well.
anyway. Yeah, I mean, you took a, and by the way, this scream was loud. Like, I mean, like actually, shockingly loud. So people would have heard it if they are close to the house.
Oh god. Do we need to roll for what is it? Is it a con save on thunder damage?
No, it's no.
Okay, so
It's
we
not.
don't, because we're that close, and you said everyone in the area could hear it.
Let me check. The thing says 300 feet range can hear it, but I think this one would be a smaller one. So let's say
Oh, thank god.
everyone in 150 feet or something like that radius, or from the house. So basically, people who would go by the house would hear this. Well, it doesn't sound like yeah, I guess a bit like not like a human scream, a bit higher. Like a long squeak of a very, very loud mouse. I don't know.
So people at house number 12 or the whatever this building is might have heard
I
us.
think you would be fine as long as you.
And people over.
But
Oh wait, there's the graveyard. Oh,
No, but you don't know where Marsh is.
exactly.
I don't know. What are you guys doing after the shrieking? That was the last mushroom you picked up. That was to pick up.
We get the fuck out of there.
We go to the yeah. Is it daytime or
Uh,
was it before we went to sleep?
Also note down that you have 13 mushrooms. No, sorry, 13. That's a bit much of types, right? You know what? 13 types of mushrooms, and in total, let's say like 25 mushrooms, something like that. Yeah, 25 mushrooms.
Yeah. But
One of those of the shrieker ones, a few of normal ones. You picked up 2 or 3 of each. Or one.
was
in
it
that case.
before we went to take a long rest or after?
You took a long rest? I can't remember.
Basically, is this in the morning or still after we came back from the library?
I thought you said you came back from the library. So
Okay,
it
good.
would
No,
be
it's just
evening.
yeah.
Oh, I
It's
guess
just for
early
for the
evening.
timeline
Oh,
because
my.
I forgot if we said anything about it. So
It's more night.
yeah, night. This one thinks we should investigate this more tomorrow. And for now,
Let's go.
eat some
Let's go to the
jerky.
woods.
And I pull out a piece of Hydra jerky from my backpack.
Let's
Is
go
this
to
the
the
one that
woods.
tastes awful?
No, because I remade them and it was okay.
Oh yeah.
The goblin
it was-
jerky was awful.
Let's go
Well-
to the middle of the woods, do shrooms, and eat jerky.
Yeah!
We can't do it here, we'll get caught. At least in the woods we won't.
This one thinks we will
What
get
could
caught if we
possibly go
stay in
wrong?
this basement. We should get out.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out. Fork hasn't triggered, right?
Lion hasn't shouted anything, right?
The fork hasn't triggered. No, the fork hasn't triggered. No lie.
Do I hear
things-
anything that's coming?
Some
You
things
heard
you only say
you
in
heard
D&D.
loud shriek earlier, I guess.
Yeah, I figured it was something that they triggered and not one of them. Otherwise, it would be a little bit girly if they screamed this high. And yeah,
Yeah,
but
fair enough.
do I hear something?
But you look around. I mean, you look outside the door, along the floor of the dorm. I mean, there's not that many. I never really described, but apart from, it's not a big dorm, as in there are like, let's say 6 rooms like yours or Mush, the one of Mush, but most of them are not occupied. As in, beside you, it's Mush and also 2 other people who live in this room, but they usually never show up. They're usually busy walking. And yeah, and then it's you guys.
Okay, then I think we should get out.
Yeah.
Okay. You do that.
So we come up, we close the hatch, we
I
rearrange.
fork. Look, I have a fork for 8 hours, and it can do stuff.
I mean, you can eat mushrooms with it.
I can tell the fork to feed me.
Well,
I feed
I
myself
know a
with
guy
other things.
who perfected this kind of thing.
Oh, Professor Walmart.
No, Tremlor, I mean.
When I cast it at a higher level, I get 2 more and animated things. So yeah, I'm gonna do that later.
Okay. I mean, I can't. Well.
So let's
you-
get out of here.
You out of the house, even, or
We're waiting on you.
for what? Where are you going?
To the
The
woods.
fuck out of here.
Okay.
To the woods.
Okay.
I mean,
I mean, you go to your usual spot, I guess.
We're walking in the woods.
this one does.
There's no one around.
This one thinks that we should not
I mean,
take any
yeah,
of these
It's
strange.
basically okay.
And our phones are dead.
No,
Oh, damn it.
no Shia LaBeouf. Not in this campaign.
Not again.
But this one.
What was this stuff?
This one believes that we should not take any of the strange mushrooms before we have examined them closer.
I like that I can
I have an idea.
that I can just use the old map.
Since
Huh?
we don't really know what these mushrooms are,
Do we?
I know one of them. This is the pepper caps, and there's a bunch of
Yeah,
edibles.
we could ask. Yeah, I feel like there's literally only one person who we could ask that provide us about information
Can we
and would
activate
not
the barrier?
tell others about it.
Can
the
we
old-
activate the barrier so that we don't get caught?
We destroyed the runes.
They can. Oh,
I didn't.
I did.
I did.
And yeah, I'm like we could ask the old professor from the evocation tower
Nah.
since. You don't
Just
think?
I know at least one of these mushrooms.
we should
it's
do
usable.
trial and error.
I mean, no.
Yeah,
I'm
good
not
luck
gonna-
dying. This one thinks you will most likely end up poisoned or dead.
Out of curiosity, Argard, have you planned like what mushroom does what effect?
One moment, please.
I doubt it.
He's still writing them down. Consume them until there's no effect.
Eat all of them. Eventually, we'll get good effects.
No, I haven't exactly planned what they
Is
do,
it
but,
evil if I test them on Paco?
I mean, if Paco dies, you can just
Uh,
resummon it for 10 gold, right?
It's a spirit. Oh my god, that's so evil.
But you're the tough one.
Alignment goes down.
It's so evil. It's so evil. Oh no, I shouldn't feed him stuff that makes him, I don't know, spit fire or stuff. I mean, come on.
Hey, that's
What's
it.
the fucking
That's just
thing?
magic.
That's magic.
No, I mean, those are magic mushrooms too.
This one believes that we should not use any other mushrooms than the pepper caps.
I mean, you have 3 pepper caps.
Well, someone has to be the
You
TripAdvisor.
said you picked 2. Or you could say we have 4 pepper caps.
I'll eat one of the other ones for science.
Just cut them up.
Okay.
Cut them up. Take half a pepper cap each.
I mean, as I said, you know what pepper caps are, but from a biological, from seeing them, you never actually, how should I say this, did them,
Ate
so
them.
you don't actually know
exactly.
if you eat them or
I mean,
whatever you do with them. Most likely, I guess.
what else can we do? Directly inject them into our bloodstream.
Oh my god, Puppet, that would be a great idea. That's just it. You always wanted to play a new character. I take the weird mushroom. Famous last words.
I mean, if you're sure you want to eat it, go ahead. Leaves more of
For
the.
science.
The problem is, how do we explain this?
We
yeah,
don't.
Well, we're broke into a student's
No,
house,
no. We bury
stole
him.
drugs,
Do-
and now we have
Hajo.
a dead
Look,
wizard here because he
Hajo.
consumed some of
Hajo, it's
look,
simple.
look. Here's the thing. These are drugs. These are not legal. If Mush
If we say that
says
we stole
anything,
them from
he's
Mush,
fucked.
Mush is
So,
in trouble.
He can't do shit. Besides, we know where he keeps them, so if he says anything, we threaten him back.
That's where I come in, right?
Yes.
No, but seriously.
You think we can be serious?
Okay,
Eat.
25 mushrooms, 13 types.
Yeah, we know that at least a
currently
couple.
writing down. Let me.
We know that we have one screamer.
pepper
Wait,
cap.
we need to give him a second. Oh my fucking god, Johnny, I hate you so much. I just got a DM from him, literally just saying, you don't know that much about drugs, do you?
Shrooms, coke,
Okay.
heroin, meth.
I
uh,
don't know most
Crack,
anything about this, so
weed,
I don't know. But this is a fucking
Ecstasy.
fantasy game.
party poppers, ketamine. What else is there?
What did I say? A glowing one, the one with powder, pepper cap,
Screamer,
the shrieker one, the shrieker one.
edible, and poisonous. A couple.
Actually, as I with your nature check earlier, after the thing started shrieking, you remember that you, I mean, you remember that you read something about a mushroom like that, but yeah, you can't really remember where it wasn't your usual nature type book. Anyway, 3 edible, 2 poisonous ones, 1, so 1, 3, 6, 7,
I'll grab
8,
the
9.
shrieking one.
Yeah, Hajo, it's not a shame that you don't know about drugs as a 12-year-old.
Fuck off!
I'm just quoting what Johnny said.
Why do I feel like you and Johnny could be pretty good friends?
I mean, is he a
He's
cunt?
Austrian. He can be one.
See, we'll get along just fine.
I hate you so much, Johnny.
Johnny.
Oh,
Johnny.
no, 44 edible.
Eating
That's
mushrooms.
wrong. It's 4 edible. And this
Spam.
is types. And from each you have like
Oh
2 or 3.
god.
So you have 4 edible mushroom types, 3 poisonous ones. As I knows those ones, you know which one is the shrieking one is one of the types there. There was the
So
one
I
that
know,
was glowing when you touched them, the one that had like the powder on it that made you sneeze
7,
on
8,
them.
9, 10,
You have the
11.
pepper cap type
12.
and a squishy one and one that's a bit slimy.
Okay.
Like when you touch
Okay.
it, it sticks a bit.
But
There you go.
The shriek.
4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 types. Yep. How many? So I'm gonna guess we have 2 of each. Except
Let's say you have
for
two.
Shrieker. Otherwise, it doesn't add up to 25.
Yes, that's right. Not 2 to 3. I guess whatever. You have one of the slimy one because no, you have one of the slimy and the powdered one, and you have 3 of the pepper cap and 3 of one of the edible ones. Whatever. So it also adds up.
So
There you
3
go.
edible, 3 poisonous, 1 shrieker,
No.
1 glowing,
Amount.
3.
No, it's not a type. Amount of each you would have. Okay, let's say it like this: 8 edible, 6 poisonous, 1 shrieker, 1
2.
glowing.
2 of
No,
all
no,
the.
sorry.
2
2
of.
glowing, 1 powder, 3 pepper cap, 2 squishy, 1 slimy. That would also be 25. Whatever.
I'll eat the shrieker. What
You eat
can
the
possibly
shriek?
go wrong?
Oh boy, let me check that. That's
It's
the
a
only
helium
one
mushroom.
that's the only one that actually exists. So I
It's a
have to check
helium
up on it.
mushroom. I start speaking like this.
Oh my
Uh,
god! Oh, I wish I
3
would have
pepper
come up
caps.
with that,
So
but now I don't want to do
every,
it.
every single one of us has
Oh
a
my
pepper cap.
god! No, I want to do this. This is genius.
Oh my
me
fucking
check.
god!
Oh my god, Felfa, do you know what you just reminded me of?
What?
You've seen the Michael Reeves with the Roomba video?
Oh,
Basically,
fuck.
Lily Pichu, the swearing of Lily Pichu.
Yes, I wanna swear. Fuck this cunt. Please
So
let it
how
be
many
a
of
helium
what?
mushroom.
How many glowing powder, slimy, and squishy did we have again?
2 glowy, 2 powder, 1 slimy.
1 powder actually.
1?
The powder and the slimy you have 1, and the pepper cap you have 3, and oh, I guess then is 1 missing,
There.
right? Whatever. I guess 1 is missing, right? 8, 6. Whatever. Why is this screen now becoming counting mushrooms?
1 mushroom.
So
Fuck this.
so we either have a slimy or a powder extra.
Okay, you eat the shrieker, right?
Yes, Octo is eating the Shrieker.
Do I get to talk
Okay.
like this?
Yes.
Yes.
You get your voice like that.
Fuck yes.
And you find it hilarious.
Oh my fucking
Very,
god, guys.
very hilarious.
This is fucking insane.
So this one for the pepper caps advises to cut them in half, eat
Okay.
one half, and smoke the other,
Ooh,
just to be safe,
amazing.
or get completely fucked. This one does not. No, this one does not care. Let's do this.
I wanna
Fuck.
go for a glowing one and not the pepper cap.
Oh god, he's gonna use a glowing one as drugs.
But also
Glowing
cut
one.
in half. Like, first
Cut
eating
the
half.
glowing one in half? What?
Yeah, basically he's doing what I suggested of eating half, smoking half, but he's doing it to a glowing one instead of a pepper cap.
He turns blue.
He becomes Sting. Glows when there's orcs nearby.
There are always orcs near.
I mean, you're not friends with an orc at the moment.
Ellen.
Okay. You cut it open. When you cut it open, the glowing stops and like sap or juice colorful. Basically, what you would
Liquid.
see if you have like a leaking, how should I say, a bunch of colors, just that kind of, I guess,
Rainbow liquid
whatever,
pours
rainbow
out.
color dripping out of this thing, and you eat it, or what? Okay.
I try to get as much of the colored stuff with the eating.
What?
He tries to
You
coat
are-
it in the liquid that's dripping out. Basically, he's trying to not spill any of the rainbow liquid.
Okay.
Because rainbow liquid always is good.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's like petroleum. It's like rainbow.
you
It's good.
take a careful bite of the, or how should I say this?
Not a careful bite.
He just shoves half the mushroom in his mouth and tries to put
Okay,
as much
whatever. Yes, you do that. It tastes horrible, and it actually hurts your tongue a bit. Like acid. Not that it takes damage because you spit it out, but yes.
Or are you spitting it out?
Am I spitting it out? Yeah, that's
Okay, fair enough. I mean, if you don't want to spit it out, do me a con save. Not safe, a con.
No, it would be a safe,
No, I
probably.
guess a con save.
a save.
Velvet, please. Only do that in the case of in-game. Because that makes it easier to make the difference between your character saying shit and you saying shit.
I mean, he's
Congratulations, you don't spit it out. You
You swallow.
I want to keep it in my mouth, but it's hurt even more.
Hey, at least now we know that Lion doesn't spit, but
okay,
he
I guess
swallows.
Yes.
Yeah.
God
No,
damn
no.
it.
Actually, you can. With a 15, you know what? You try
And
to
I'm
not
proud
spit
of
it
it.
out, but you accidentally swallow it. There you go.
I hate every single one of you.
It goes down like you would have drunk too hard of alcohol.
Nice.
Like spiritus.
So that's good. A good one.
You don't know.
Roll for deception. I mean, some of you might believe that. Asa doesn't.
Is it though? Octo catches it.
Well,
there you go.
fuck you! Trying to fool me?
I mean, Leyland sees you guys' reaction to it and doesn't believe you either.
Oh,
Whatever.
in that case, I'm hiding the fact that I know that it isn't.
Oh, okay. You have a poker face. Congratulations.
Leyland, you're next.
What does he eat? The pepper cap?
Yeah, Leyland, what kind of drugs are you doing?
I'm not sure if I want to do.
Do the poisonous one. It will be fine.
Oh god, no.
Oh yeah, I am pointing out which are regularly edible and which ones are poisonous.
Last song.
Okay, which
Can
one
you-
of those
can
are
you convince-
poisonous? Oh wait, no, eatable poison, never mind. Okay, so we already have the Shrieker gone.
Yep. And one of the glowings.
What did the glowing one do?
Well,
Tastes good.
Tastes awful.
You
Tastes
swallow
good.
it.
Oh, actually, the next
I
time
take
we
the-
talk, Asa notices your tongue is rainbow colored. You have a very matching tongue to Leyland's eye.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I take the powder one.
Leyland, Leyland, Leyland.
the one that made Octo sneeze.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you
I
doing
just sneeze and wild magic happens.
Are you doing it the way we said we were planning on doing ours? Eating hell.
So-
half.
Do you eat half, or what are you doing?
Eating half. No, first I prepare a bit of it, so I like half of it, so I can smoke it, and then
It
eat
has
the other
powder.
half.
You can sniff the crap out of it.
It's a,
Oh, that's a okay. Wait.
it's a coke mushroom.
I collect the powder, split the mushroom in half, prepare one half so I could smoke it, prepare the other half so I can eat it,
And
then
just
I just eat it. So, yeah, take the powder with my nose, and then smoke the rest of the mushroom.
That is an interesting plan. When you try to cut it, it basically explodes in a puff of this powder. And yeah.
Aww.
It's snowing cocaine.
Okay, now then I
But,
sniff.
but no, you
Goodness.
listen. You do that, and well, you try to cut it. So basically, it goes in your face, or how should I say this? You are in a little bit of a fog cloud of this mushroom spore thingy, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and it settles down, and and you sneeze a little bit, and how should I say this the best? You feel kind of weak, but not in a physical sense. How should I say this the best?
-2 intelligence.
No,
Oh.
I mean, you are a sorcerer. You kind of have this connection to the power you can tap into, but you don't feel it right now.
Out of curiosity, let me open my character sheet. Out of curiosity, I wanna cast Mage Hand. No, minor. I wanna cast Minor Illusion and create a small light in the air.
You try to do that, but when you try to do it, you just sneeze, and it seems just that it doesn't work.
Don't I have to roll magic now? No, wait.
Was
no.
the level
No.
1 spell?
Right.
It just doesn't. It's like, yeah.
So basically, every
the-
time I try to cast a
The
spell now, I
weave
sneeze.
you are trying to access is in too much disturbance for you to access it. The magic weave.
Okay, I'm taking a pepper cap. The same way, split it in half, eat one, smoke the other.
I mean, first, basically, you eat it first. It doesn't taste awful, but definitely not good. You don't feel much. Then you smoke the other half, and midway through smoking it, you don't know if it's just if the first one just took time or which one is the correct thing to do. But now you feel like, well, how should I say this? The whole world around you is going. How should I say this? Basically, you numb a bit to every
Okay.
to
As if I'm
Yeah.
if I'm in
you
a
feel
fishbowl.
like very, very relaxed, like you would be underwater,
Yeah.
that kind of thingy.
I know exactly what you mean.
Wait, really? I hope not. Anyway,
It's the same feeling you get if you smoke some good weed.
okay.
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
lay in the
I
grass.
actually really don't know. Okay.
How soft does the grass feel?
Let us
Soft
at
as
the
your
end.
fur, you fucking idiot.
Wait, what?
You don't know where your fur ends and the grass starts. So soft.
Oh,
it is.
that's exactly the feeling I know.
Everything
Need.
is me, and you basically
I am
have no ages in the
everything.
grass.
I'm just laying on my back, sprawled out, enjoying the feeling.
Congratulations.
Should we feed him the slimy one?
Let's feed him more.
Okay, I just
You still have
put
half.
the slimy one in Lost Song's mouth.
Okay, you still had half a fucking glowy one.
Yeah, but you're my priority right now.
Okay, so I guess I'm getting fed a slimy mushroom while I'm stoning out on the grass.
Okay. Do me a Constitution save and disadvantage. Oh, holy shit! 23 before that. 9. And basically after you swallow it, you get terrible stomach ache, whatever. It hurts even though you're feelings were a bit numb. Before it kind of you have let's say adrenaline rush, or how should I say this? You are awake again, but then you kind of have to throw up, and basically the slimy mushroom goes out. And well, basically I would guess you're probably kind of mad that they got you out of your, well,
They fucked up my
State?
high.
basically. Why are we like even whatever.
Oh, you fucks.
Hey,
You fucked up my high.
we still have 2 other ones. You can smoke another.
Well, at least we
13.
know.
Yeah, I would be smart enough to not. Or unless you fuck it.
At least we know that
What's the disadvantage?
that one fixes you.
What's the disadvantage because of the pepper cap?
Yes.
So now that they broke my high by feeding me the slimy, the disadvantage would also be gone? Just so I know if I should be or shouldn't be angry. Because they fucked up my high.
The Constitution. Yes, the disadvantage on the Constitution would be gone.
Okay. So that would be a 13. I would be smart
you-
enough not to strangle all of you fucks for breaking my high.
But and I guess you still have a bit of a stomach ache.
Oh yeah, I still got a sore stomach.
Yeah. Anyway, where was the intelligence thingy?
That was for me to check whether or not I would strangle them for breaking my high.
I guess it was more of a wisdom. Whatever. Go ahead.
Usually people use int because it's more of a spur of the moment thing.
I mean, I guess one is more logic decisions,
Yeah.
and wisdom is more gut feeling, I guess.
Wisdom is applying, int is knowing. So this would
Yeah,
be knowing not to strangle them for breaking my high. See, if I was already strangling them, it would be wisdom to apply the knowledge of it's a bad idea.
Yeah, sure.
So we still have 2 pepper caps.
Oh my god.
Why did we lose one pepper cap?
No. Shorthand for lost song.
no. It's we lost one of
We
them.
also lost the slimy one.
I still have the other half of my glowing one, and I want to smoke.
Oh yeah. You do that, and it produces a rainbow colored flame when you light it up. I mean, how do you guys actually smoke this stuff?
Alright. Yeah, we don't really have a bong.
Shit.
Was there a bong?
Whatever,
Was
you
there a
guys-
bong in the fucking bag of holding?
I guess you guys have.
I have that.
You found
somewhere.
something along the lines of a pipe in the building here. Whatever.
Yeah, we're
Like
just
a wood
taking
pipe,
turns
something very basic, whatever.
using a pipe, cleaning it out, or just we're all getting the same effect from smoking because we're all using this pipe that someone else had already used.
I don't know what you guys doing. Like, seriously, I don't know what the fuck you guys doing.
Mushrooms.
We're playing D&D. The way it's
Anyway, you try that and light just after one good smoke of that rainbow flame thingy. Well, you see a lot more colors now. Colors you didn't even know were a thing.
Fucking LSD mushroom. The fuck is this? The fuck is that?
Here's the
The
color.
fuck are those?
Everything around you seems to be pulsating in very strong rainbow colors. Well, if Leyland would have done this, it would have reminded him of the freaking what's
You
it
would
called?
see
Feywild.
with two of.
Oh yeah, no, what? Everything is rainbow colored except Leyland's eye. That looks a bit grayish. I guess, and your tongue, but you can't see that. Okay.
I just go to Lost Song and like pat his fur and say, so colorful.
Every time you stroke it, it turns into a different color. I mean, you know what? Lost Song also takes a little bit of the smoke of the rainbow thing. Is that okay? And nothing changes for you. You're colorblind.
Yeah, true.
I
I mean, that was one of the things I said, right?
think you said. I don't know. Can you remember? With
No,
the,
I can't remember. We were
Octo is the one with the colored eye. You know that one. That thing. I think you also. I can. It was also when you said like colored, for not colorful, colored. You know that kind of difference. But I think you also say, well, cats are probably colorblind anyway.
What happened again with the powder mushroom? As a
I sneeze every time
yeah,
I try to cast a spell
magic-
now, and sneeze just.
magic sneeze.
Yeah, I mean, and did you not understand the spell also didn't work? Like, it just failed. Do you have any magic items on you? Just a question.
I have the glove of boosted
You have the
spell
glove,
casting,
right? Okay.
but so far. Octa took the shrieking one, then I took the powder one. Or did Laya take one in between?
Lyot
I don't think so.
ate half and then he smoked the other half of the glowing.
What did the glowing one do again?
LSD.
Right.
Yeah,
Let's see.
and eating it was taste horrible, like acid on the tongue, and it colored his tongue rainbow color. Okay. Oh my god.
So, Velvet, you taking another mushroom?
Yes.
This one,
I'll take the edibles.
just regular edible
No,
mushrooms.
there's just edibles doesn't mean like edibles as in drugs edibles. They just mean
Like,
those are your basic mushrooms,
yeah,
like champignons. So I don't
the
know
ones,
what
the ones
piffling is
that
in
get
Turkey.
put on pizza and stuff. Just ones used in cooking.
Yeah.
I'll give those to Paco. He deserves it. He found them.
Fair enough. You give him one that looks a bit more of the blackish kind.
Oh,
like
so a truffle.
Or no, like
Yeah,
I
truffle.
don't know, truffle. But
The expensive ones that you find with pigs.
And I'll take a squishy one.
a squishy one.
I go.
Yeah, your
It's a Mario
initial
shroom.
is
Well,
very
thinking
squishy.
what effects do we do?
It's a Mario shroom. I grow one size larger. I'm medium sized now.
No, actually,
You actually
Wait,
shrink
what
to
was-
tiny.
oh my god, that would kind of be funny if it just made you actually bigger. I
We-
should have done
oh,
that. With do I still have one?
Slimy made me throw up.
Yeah.
In before permanent effect, I'm now a medium sized creature.
I mean, that would be kind of interesting to make you.
You a
grow. Should I
dwarf,
actually
right?
do that?
Gnome.
I'm small.
You know what?
that-
I wanted to do something else with that, but I really like the idea. it actually looks a bit like the. It is very squishy, but it looks a bit like the
It's
mushroom you would
red.
expect from Mario. Yeah, like Fliegenpilz. What is that in English? I don't know. Toadstool. What?
Yeah.
Toadstool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and yes, you actually. Wait. Let me look up the enlarge spell.
I grow one size larger, so I turn medium.
Enlarge reduce.
Doubles in all dimensions. Weight is multiplied by
Enlarge
8.
target size doubles in all dimensions. And its weight is multiplied by 8.
Yeah. Growth increases its
You
size
have now
by
the
1
same weight
category.
as Asa.
Yeah.
Yay! I go from 2 feet to 4 feet. I'm still small.
Technically, you're still small, yes, but your size category does go up. So, one question: what about his clothing?
Oh god.
uh,
It's magical!
Well, if it's a magic AoE, if it actually enables the enlarge effect from enlarge reduce, it would also give you advantage on strength checks and saves, and your weapons grow.
fuck it. Just that it does that. It does that. Even though. Because reasons, this is a magic mushroom. Magic can do everything, you know?
Yep.
And this is because. And that's why he just grows with claws on.
For the duration.
Just Paco. Paco stays the same size.
Okay,
Do
but
I get 30 feet of movement because I'm a medium creature?
No.
Oh.
Remember, you really feel really heavy.
yeah. So your weight. Does this also have the duration of the effect?
Would you know?
Holy shit,
Well,
I'm
I
big!
mean, you will probably see until minutes passed, right?
True.
Or I guess I
Nah,
don't even know if you guys would know the enlarge reduce spell.
I'm big as fuck,
That may be
boys!
not
I mean, I'm not a sorcerer. I'm not a wizard, and it's a second level spell. So.
Last song, can you pick me up?
that- Oh yeah, I remember.
This one thinks the time for picking you up is over. You
I
have
can just
you have
imagine
grown into a
giant-
real man now. As I pat you on the
giant gnome
shoulder.
In comparison, giant gnome, and he speaks with this very high pitched voice. This is
You're
such
you're
a
like
great
Pika
thing.
from One Piece.
Yes, you are.
Don't mock me for my voice! I'll kill you!
Holy shit, guys. How the fuck am I getting back to school like this? I'm gonna go into classes!
Fine.
You are not bigger than me. You will be fine.
Sure. But I can't turn into a... Oh wait, I can. Let me try.
This one is
Alright.
this one is very tempted to eat a squishy one now.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Holy shit, I still got it!
What?
I'm still a rock, guys.
No.
Yes.
It
Yes.
only is how much by how much?
It's 5 feet.
It's a 5 feet cube, which he still
I'm 4 feet.
which he still occupies.
What the fuck? That's
I'm
so
double
small.
size. I'm still 4 feet.
Okay, yes.
Yeah,
I mean-
I don't think you realize how small my character is.
Yeah, I know. Gnomes are just so tiny. Well,
Yes, last song, you should definitely eat one of these. Uh-huh.
I won't. However,
Pussy.
shut the fuck up.
Well,
Eat
technically,
one, eat one.
he's a cat,
Yeah.
so he's also.
Lilin, how's the magic treating you? Yeah, thought so.
Ouch, that burned.
I'm
Also,
going.
can you keep one of the squishy ones? so I can mount Paco later.
This one thinks that sounds wrong in various ways.
Last song, you're high.
No, I'm not. Someone
You
fed me.
should become.
Yes, this one is going to. Because I had a puff of the rainbow. This one wants to smell the rainbow some more. And I'm going to smoke the other LSD mushroom. The glowing
Double
one.
rainbow. What
But-
does it mean?
Skittles, taste the rainbow.
No, tasting is horrid.
I mean, you do, and you see those very intense shades of grey.
50
Fuck
Shades
yeah.
of Grey?
Not those.
Don't give him some ropes. Please don't.
No, the actual thing would be as a before you saw only in shades of grey, like. But
Oh, I now have
you
normal
actually see,
vision.
like normal color. What would we consider now? I mean, I guess you wouldn't know how it is to see color.
This is different. This.
Ah,
But they're all
so
pulsating.
beautiful.
They're all pulsating, right? Because that's what Light saw, that they were pulsating colors. Yeah, so that's
Yes.
so it's at least
Pulsating
pulsating colors, but they're not super techno colored like he sees.
Yeah. Exactly. True.
Pulsing.
I mean, now that I think about it, for someone who only saw in shades of grey to suddenly see just colors at all is probably more what the fuck than someone seeing
Beautiful colors.
like very intense colors. But I mean, I also described him. He saw colors he never saw before, so whatever. Just imagine a new color.
Yeah, and since smoking half of it is already enough, I can still puff pass to someone that wants it.
Oh my god.
Give
Oh, by the
me-
way, Octo, after a minute you turn back to normal size.
Oh, I'm
So-
small.
So it's literally
Voice
then large.
stays.
Last song, you can pick me up now.
Yes. However, puff pass.
Pat.
Is
So
the
Octo
LSD
also sees
mushroom wearing-
rainbows.
Why did I even prepare something?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, Leland. If you
But I
look,
love it.
Andrew, if you take this, it will be just like what's it called? The Thing.
Also, Leyland, in the meantime, like, I don't know, let's say 10 minutes have passed, and you can feel that your magic axis basically is back. Yeah.
I forgot
sorry.
you gave one to Paco, so it's the bottom one.
You realize you can also keep the useful ones for later, right?
I mean, yes,
I
but
mean,
Sure, whatever.
when does the LSD wear off?
What? Sorry?
When does the glowing puff, or is it not worn off?
No, it hasn't.
Okay.
I mean, I guess so.
But there is no puff left, isn't there?
no.
There's no more puff.
I mean, unless there's still a bit in the pipe.
I see clouds.
No, whatever.
I see skies and trees.
I see sky so blue.
Red roses true.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I'm gonna eat some. Wait, has my taste of Yeah, my sense of taste been altered. I'm gonna eat a piece of goblin jerky.
You piece? What do you taste of?
I'm gonna eat some
Sorry.
goblin jerky.
Has your taste been altered through the what was the slimy one?
Literally
right?
any of the drugs.
Fair enough.
Hey, Algard.
I mean, you really got some. You really got hungry while
Because I
this whole
threw up.
thing- Yeah, that also. And I mean, you basically don't taste it much at all, the jerky, but you kind of hungry. And I mean, how much do you have still of the jerky?
A lot.
Well, I guess you eat a lot, not all, but a lot.
I was just gonna eat one of them.
Okay, well, you try to do that, but then you eat another and another.
Okay, I had 16.
This happens sometimes.
I had 16. How many did I eat?
6. Now you have 10.
Neat. Nom, 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 nom. I'm also grabbing one of the edible mushrooms.
After this trip with not being able to cast magic, I'm like, nah. I'd rather not.
Nom.
Leyland, one of them might give you magic, though.
I just
I
look
see
at him. Is this not magic? I cast a mage hand and poke him in the cheek.
Look, I know so much magic. I've never seen colors like this.
Look to the future.
I mean, you also the faculty that Marsh mostly goes to is the illusion faculty under what's his name, Penrose.
Wait
Maybe
a
we should.
I can show them to you.
Maybe Penrose has mushrooms.
Oh yeah, you should go talk to
We should.
Penwood.
Yeah, Penwood.
Penrose. Sure.
Tell them Penwood sent you, and I apologize on my behalf for the inconvenience.
But yeah, I cast minor illusion trying to replicate some of the colors.
Yeah, okay. You make like colorful explosion thingy with
Lights.
your an illusion.
I'm fucked if it doesn't come out right. That's why. What should I roll?
I mean,
Oh.
you didn't eat a powder mushroom,
I snorted.
did you?
No, you sneezed. You didn't know you didn't, right?
I did the
what?
puff puff.
No,
That was
Puff Puff
rainbow.
was the rainbow.
Okay.
The powder, when
powder is
you
actually
picked it,
gun.
it was poof, but you didn't try any magic in that time, so it must have ran out already by the time we got here. And
also
then it was the
wasn't
giant
as much
spore
as
cloud
when-
in Leyland's face. But
Yeah, it wasn't as much as if when Leyland tried to cut it and it basically.
it
Oh no,
jacked
what
the
I
rest over
mean
his
is-
face.
What I mean is, I try it. What I mean is, it's fine if I don't replicate it properly.
Okay,
You know,
but
that kind of fucked.
so you're just doing the magic and you hope that it looks the same as it.
Yes.
I'm trying to help you. I also have minor illusion.
Yeah. And then there's me just looking at all the fucking colors. This is new. This one did not know of the colors.
Oh wait,
Silent image.
Even more colors.
Even bigger area. Whoa.
Awesome. Give us fireworks.
If you have fire, yeah. Oh no, wait, I know something. I'm gonna help with prestidigitation.
You have pyrotechnics.
Yeah, but I don't know if those change in color. Also, it would blind you guys.
Yes.
Oh well.
How do they look in multicolor instead of in shades of grey?
Colorful.
You do it in the middle of us.
Yeah, you know what the only source of fire we have is the fucking pipe.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, and
Yeah, give me those con saves, boys.
You need to give yourself as well.
I know. I blinded myself.
I see so many colors, it's just another one.
Yeah, light's fine.
Want me
Firework.
to make one as well?
Well,
These
yeah,
are the colors, this is the shit.
you're in the
why?
area.
This is not the first
Okay.
time you've seen fireworks.
Oh no,
Concept.
it's blinding.
Hey, I should be
if
pretty
it's
good at those. Why is the fuck? Oh my god.
You failed. DC is 14.
Ah, fuck.
Ah, got my eyes.
Ah, fuck.
Octo and Lion are fine. Both of
Oh,
us
by
are
the
blinded.
way, that's a nat 1.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, no!
Why?
Don't worry.
You can't say. You can't. Wait,
Yeah,
your
but
concept
it's
was to
critical
not
fail.
get blinded, right?
Oh, you didn't have advantage on the con save. You just forgot to remove your advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and it's a 6, so it's a 1. So it's a critical fail.
Oh boy.
You know what? You get blinded and it slides out.
You're blinded forever.
No, it's just.
I know.
I still have my fucking magic. Wait.
Wait, no, you have your magic bag. I said that, right? Were you not there?
Yeah, you have your magic. So
I meant like more like. I'm also no wait my
blah.
my magic I couldn't see to begin with because it's just my fucking focus. Never mind that.
What did you even have? I can't remember. Was it just the powdered one?
Yeah, I just had a powdered one.
Yeah.
The powder then he
Whatever,
said
you get-
nah.
Whatever. You get blinded pretty hefty and just yeah, well, you pass out a bit. All from the aftermath of the mushroom you took in half because you got the very bright light directly in your face. I guess we will wrap this up. You guys have a fun time, and
It's a
I mean,
great time.
you just
Really
stay
great.
here and fall asleep. I mean,
Trees come alive.
it's a bit colder than when you did this before, but I guess you could
Winter's coming.
stay out. I hope the winter won't be as anticlimactic as in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, so we're
No.
falling asleep after doing the drugs.
Yeah, I guess. Or I don't know. For now, Leyland wouldn't. The other three, maybe. I guess Octo would. Leyland, Light probably would. Asa, maybe you not because you. I mean, you are a bit of a. I mean, you took a lot, but you're a bit of more. You have more mass.
Save.
I guess, yeah, why not? You free do me a con save. I mean, Leyland didn't do much, so all but Leyland. Sure. Lied you out. Okay, you are, well, they were more like drowsy. And as I mean, you're still kind of awake. You could go for more
Ha.
jockey.
Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna drag the
Okay.
sleeping guy. Oh no, carry the sleeping guys back to house. And I'm telling
Lost
Octo,
the sun.
I assist him with this
you're
Okay.
as
knocked
much as I
out
can in my.
Lost the sun.
Oh right, that
because
was
your
something
crit
like-
fail. You passed out because
Oh,
of
yeah.
the blinding.
Yeah.
Lost the sun.
Yeah. I mean, that you didn't take more. You were passed out.
Take
I
me
mean, I
home.
guess you kind
Damn
of
it, Doctor.
I guess why not? You
Please.
wake up when Asa tries to move both of these guys. So you
On
can
my
follow
shoulders
them.
while I'm still blind. Oh no, wait. Until the end of next turn. Oh, so you're only blinded for like 6 seconds on a normal feel. Okay.
Nah, but this was a...
He crit failed, that's why he passed out. But yeah, I'm carrying both of them under my arms.
Yes, you do that.
And I'll mount.
And he jumps on my back. Good thing you're no
And-
longer under enlarge.
And this is the end of the night.
Yep.
Uh,
The rest of the mushrooms are in the bag, right?
the glove of holding.
Yeah. I'll just say bag, easier.
Yeah.
So this is the stuff that's still left.
Sure. Do you give back the glove of holding to Wyatt?
I mean, if Octo doesn't, I'll punch him until he does. Or until he dies. Whichever comes first.
I'll just put it in the bedside table if we have one of those.
Yeah, just put it on the chest, remember? The chest that we carried along.
Oh yeah, right. There's still this matching item in there that you don't use.
Oh yeah,
So that one
the
is
slapstick.
picked up. The slapstick, yes. I guess you do that.
Oh,
Put that there in your
In the treasure
yeah.
chest. Treasure!
under treasure.
Anyway.
And then we sleep.
Yeah. You sleep. I guess you wake up by someone knocking on the door. It's late morning, let's say it like this. Wyatt and Octo, you have a bit of a headache. The others feel kind of okay. Knocking on the door was Mush sticking his head in, like, guys, have you? I guess he would be more like, guys, have you seen someone coming to the house yesterday or something?
Fork is outside. It's still up.
Fucking fork servant!
Okay,
I never
while he's
lifted my orders.
It's 8 hours. We woke up late morning. Your fork has turned into a regular fork.
But I mean,
It's
he
still
would have gone
outside
there.
acting like
He
a
would have
Lego.
gone there before, so he probably would have still been there within the 8-hour time frame.
Yeah. You left it standing guard in Mush's room for 8 hours. So while we were doing mushrooms, there was a tiny servant fork standing guard in Mush's room. And then somewhere in the middle of the
what?
morning / night, it
okay, he's like,
knocked out.
yeah. Where were you? Just a question. Were you guys here last night? I'm scared that someone broke in. I found this fork on the floor, and it's somehow, I don't know really how this happened, but I kind of got scared by it a little. And well, maybe stuff is missing. You wouldn't know something about that, right?
This one was out doing experiments. This one does not know what happened last night.
Deception.
I'm not lying. I was
Oh.
I was experimenting with drugs,
Yeah.
but I was out experimenting.
Persuasion.
That is still deception, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not
It's just-
I'm not proficient in either of them, so.
No.
You know what? You know what to do, but yeah, never mind. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but he sees you guys are still half asleep. He shrugs it off and well, goes back to his business. Closes the door behind him. Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This is where I think we would start this session.
It only took us 2 hours to get to. Welcome to D&D, where we do drugs and cast magic. And we're all out of
It's drugs and
drugs.
deception.
Oh well.
Drugs and dank memes.
Drugs and-
Okay. So, yeah, but the thing is, Argard,
Yes.
We don't know what you had prepared, so we wouldn't even know where to go to start what you had prepared.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
I kind of forgot everything.
But we still have to go in the bottom of the library.
Oh yeah, we can go there now.
Okay.
I mean, we know where the keys are. And we have a
Yes.
big guy that can punch out anyone that disagrees with the statement we're going down there. And we have a sneaky guy, so...
And we have someone that can make the keys work for us.
Dude,
Wow.
Literally.
You're right.
tiny servant keychain.
I imagine
It's a
it
clef key.
walking like two keys on the keychain, like legs.
Yeah,
Dut, 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 dut.
Oh my god, you know what I realized?
Hmm.
If I make a ballista with tiny servant,
Yeah.
it
With
will be a
guns and
ballista with legs. It
Yes,
comes
guns
with
with
legs. We did it. We turned into Borderlands, man.
doesn't work because it has to be a tiny object. Now, if you had,
It's a
if,
tiny ballista, it's a hand ballista.
now if you had
A hand
animate,
ballista.
if you had animate object, that would be a different thing.
Yes.
Oh, you could also make a trebuchet or something.
Or awaken is, I think, one of the spells. The thing you use to turn trees and bushes into enemies.
Or friends.
Or friends, depending on who the caster is.
Okay.
Anyway, library. Right?
Right. So we either have to get permission.
Yes.
We
Or
copy
get
the
the
key.
key, and if you get the key, there are also different ways to get the key.
Velvet.
Yeah.
Those two d20s you rolled at the start of the session only now go into effect.
Okay.
Because
Oh, yeah.
that 15 and
What did you
10...
roll?
I don't know. But last session, 2 weeks ago, you also rolled. So that 15 and 10 only now go into effect as your portents.
Okay. If I manage to touch the keychain, I can have the keychain run away.
But that's pretty fucking obvious.
Not if I
No,
tell
no,
the
no.
keychain
Dude.
to move
Octo,
slowly.
Velvet,
Stealth.
it's a touch spell.
Yeah.
You can cast that through Paco.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that's awesome, actually.
That's my plan. If you guys are up to that.
I have another plan, maybe. Could we animate the lock and then make it open itself?
I described the lock as
Yeah,
was
but just
this
the lock itself,
ruined
not
thingy on the ground, and basically a hole where you could put the key in.
Yeah, so you'd have to animate the key. You have to turn the keyhole into a tiny servant.
That,
yes.
I don't think that would work.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you can touch it with Paco. We just need to cast the distraction.
No,
Yeah.
that's alright.
So, okay, I can do that. I need some fire, though.
Fire?
Looks at Leyland.
Dude, you
We
know
could-
how to start a
I
fire?
cast fireballs!
Is there something like a police or something? Because we could also make a distraction if we just smuggle the pepper caps into someone's pocket and then, like, raid them or let them be raided.
Woot, there's the sound of the police.
I mean, except for the what's they called it, those profs you that are important enough to have a picture. The
Deans.
how do they call them? Deans. The deans. Yeah, there are some. How should I say? Lower profs or not even much. I mean, this place, the whole school is a place of magic and research. So there are a lot of researchers, not just professors that teach pupils or what would I, you know. So I guess if you would tell one of those not any more students. One of those profs that this guy has, drugs or something in there. I guess that could work, but there's nothing like a specific police force or something like that.
Oh, good. So there's no one that will bitch about guard duty or getting an arrow to the knee.
There are no guards at the time.
Yeah. So we just need a distraction. So just in case, I've charged the claptrap.
Oh my god, that has been a while.
It's the first time I've charged it.
Yeah, congrats.
So
Can we have
Claptrap.
Claptrap like being artificial intelligence like in Borderlands so he doesn't talk to us?
how big is the
not
claptrap?
a tiny object.
It's not a
I said-
tiny. It was.
I said it's a small magic apparatus made of two wooden hands connected by a hinge on a spring. While holding
I
it, you can
want
use
a
the bonus
talking
action to command
claptrap
the
now.
apparatus
I
to
mean,
clap.
two
Can
wooden
define
hands.
the speed of clapping ranging from stroke there.
Yeah,
Fuck it, it's tiny now.
Hey,
Or
Octo.
you can strap it to the back of fucking
Paco.
Paco. That would also.
No, because the plan is to have Paco be stealthy and not give him a fucking round of applause. Alright, but yeah, I have the claptrap at the ready. That can cause a distraction. If we have a burning piece of paper, that can work as a distraction because I can cast pyrotechnics on it for a smoke bomb. Or
Wait,
fireworks.
are we setting the library on fire?
No! This one does not think we should burn the building. After all,
What?
our plan is to go into the building.
So,
So
we
we're
could
not
cast...
calling in Alexandria here.
No. This one does not know what that means. But this one believes that it's a bad thing that you connect those two dots.
Okay.
But we could do this when we know where the guy lives with the keys. So on his way back or through the library, we could do because there are buildings nearby, but not this near.
Okay. So
And
if
we
it
might
goes
distract
wrong,
the crowd. And with a crowd, we have more distraction.
we burn the library.
No, because we're outside the library. If we pick him on the way,
God.
At this time, the library is already open when you woke up.
We're planning a fucking heist.
Why though?
I want my dark coat.
Because they don't want to ask for permission to enter.
I mean,
I want a
simply
dark coat.
asking. We're. Why am I
look, we're just making a... This one believes it's just a backup. However, the backup is the best plan.
Kind of like it.
Especially because if we go with the normal one and then with the backup, they will know it was us. But if you go with the backup and then with the normal one, they won't know it was us.
That's a good point, actually. Wait, you asking me to get in there? Wasn't there something weird going on with that? I mean, wouldn't we ask you before we do something that's stupid? Yeah, I guess you're right. Haha. No, whatever. No, I mean, go for it. I love the idea. I love it so much that I would probably be like, no, he doesn't allow you to go inside.
First thing. First,
I mean,
we need sunglasses and dark coats.
and base caps.
dark cloaks you can do. Sunglasses could be a bit hard to.
It's ink on glasses.
Is it?
It's magic. We could cast prestidigitation on it. I don't know.
So hey, I have that spell.
See?
Wait, can it color stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, but not glass for problem. Whatever. I guess you guys make some makeshift glasses, but you can't really see through those. They're just
Li-
black glasses.
Lion.
This adventure and perception.
Yeah.
If you have them on
You
your
know
nose.
what? You remember when you made me a disguise?
But I'm not specialized in glasses, but I could try.
But we should
With a
we should wear
disguise?
disguises.
Yeah.
Make us look like the rich kids.
I will tell you that now. Even if you have a net 20, this won't work on Asa. He's a fucking big cat.
He's a distraction. He's not part of us.
Fair enough.
Don't worry, guys. I
Leyland,
broke down the plan.
Lion, sure you can do that. And also there are some... You are not the only gnome around.
So
that
I'm disguising Octo and Leyland.
Wait,
One move.
disguising as in... I mean...
Just so I use some stuff of my disguise kit to make Octo look like 5 years oldest, change his hair color, and make him have a lot of facial stuff, a long beard.
Facial hair.
Okay.
I have beard.
I mean, you can do that,
You
but
have a beard?
it will look
I
like
have
different.
You gotta shave
Yeah.
that, no?
No.
No.
Color it.
No, I even
Change
make
it.
like a long
Change the color of his beard to match his hair if you give him a wig.
Yeah, that's the thing. So change his hair color and make him look older.
Okay.
And remove most
So
of the shit
basically,
in my pockets.
Yeah,
a grey
basically.
beard and a grey
Wig.
yeah.
What he's basically saying
Yeah.
is that it is giving me a bath.
You won't look like the rich kid with that. And if you would want to look more like,
Do you want to
upper
look like
class,
a
you
rich
would
kid?
have to spend some money on better clothes.
Sure.
Do you want to look like a rich kid, or do you just want to look?
Look disguised, different than you.
Okay, but
Yeah, then I think the stuff would be enough.
so
If I'm looking like a rich kid, I need to hire a hoe.
Or better clothing, I would say.
quick question: is this the plan? Distraction, more distraction. We cast Tiny Servant on the keys. The keys work for us for 8 hours, and then
Question mark, question mark, question mark, profit.
yes,
Exactly, that's the plan.
We tell the keys just to run away.
unlock,
Yes, run away and then you
unlock
find
your
them.
lock. And before they open all the doors
Okay,
everywhere.
to be fair, if Algar wants to be an asshole now, he could rule it like that the keys and the keychain are 2 different objects.
No. But I mean,
Come
each
on, it's
key
magic.
literally-
It affects everything. And otherwise the keychain will just flop
We
around.
can't take the keychain with us.
I
What-
mean,
It's
One
it's
thing I
it's a
want to say-
magic school. There are bound to be diviners here who can find the keys immediately.
yeah, true. Not if they're in a different dimension, though.
Are we
Hint.
banishing them?
Hint,
No.
hint. Bag of Holding is an alternate dimension.
Oh,
It is. Just true.
Puts it on the ethereal plane. Means that most divination magic is related to same plane.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Or it will simply say it's on the ethereal plane. And then they're like, how the fuck did they get to the ethereal plane?
No. At a magic school, they will be like, it's in a bag of holding.
But who?
They're not uncommon. How should I say this?
They're common
Not
They
enough.
that
are
rare.
a very popular item.
They're common
Let's say
enough
like this.
to know that they exist and that ethereal plane equals bag of holding, but they're uncommon in
enough that he won't let us
Price.
buy one in a portable hole.
I mean, you
we're
could
not gonna
probably
nuke
buy
the
one.
school.
No, I
It's a
mean,
backup
actually-
plan.
You could buy a bag of holding here at the school.
No, I want to buy a
They don't
portable
mass
hole.
produce them, but they actually produce them. Like if they make money with selling bag of holding.
Can we get a portable hole as well?
portable hole?
Yeah.
What's that again?
It's literally
It's
it.
a really cool item.
Basically, a bag of holding is a open and close way to go to the ethereal plane, and a portable hole is just that. It's a constant open hole.
Don't you?
Usually
die
on a
the
scroll or
ethereal
something. Yeah, but it's another way of storing things. A bag of hold, I believe, at least.
plane? Oh, is it basically like a walk in cupboard or no? So what's the real word for it? Whatever.
Yada, yada, yada.
A walk in storage room.
Don't read the last paragraph.
Hold up.
But it's that.
Portable hole creates an extra dimensional hole 10 feet deep.
Placing a portable hole inside an extra dimension created by payment.
Basically,
Okay.
it would be something like instantly digging a hole.
Okay.
Okay,
I
but
like
what?
the idea. It's a wondrous item. I don't know, wondrous item category. Rare.
Item rarity rare, so it's a rare item.
Yeah, it's rare. Wondrous doesn't mean shit. That's all.
Wondrous just means that it's an item, a utility.
It's magic. No, a wondrous means base magic item, but it's not
Magically created.
magic, not necessarily spelled out.
Yeah, it's magically created.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Anyway.
But no Octo, we're not nuking
this,
the library.
we have like, what is it? 9 a.m.
Okay, I'll go in first. And then you guys go.
What are you?
No, guys. What? We need to sync up our watches.
And I have one more question about this.
Do you go in the library or what?
We're still at the house.
No.
Final touches
Yeah,
of the
okay.
plan. Final touches of the plan, and then we're gonna execute the plan.
Okay, because I have a question about disguise. We could like disguise Octo as the most common gnome ever, with the
Sure.
most common face ever. So like 3,000 at Tynok to look like him.
Well,
So,
Octo,
yeah, just running.
it's time for a bath.
I'm not shaving.
At least
No.
clean
I
the
think
beard.
gnomes have
Let's-
a lot of beard.
Trim it maybe a bit.
There are not
Make it
that
neat.
many gnomes here, but I mean, to be fair, Octo, you don't look like a very abnormal gnome. Let's say it like this.
But
I
you're
guess-
scrubbing my back.
Huh?
Oh god. Fine. Do not complain when I am too rough.
And no claws.
Sure.
Asa does whatever he wants to.
I scrub your back really good. No complaining.
You hear a scream very like the shrieker. You're not sure if this is if those are just late symptoms of it or well.
Or
what's
excruciating
the
pain.
stuff.
What was again the role for disguise?
For disguise,
Perception?
for this one, I guess
It-
perception would be.
Oh
right.
wait, no.
It's creation versus
Tools have their own role. If he's proficient with it.
based
But
on
I mean,
it's a creation that's usually dex.
It's
Okay, so we have a
proficient.
9 on the because I accidentally used the save, but I have plus
No.
3.
Are you
normal
not
save.
are you not proficient with the disguise kit?
Oh yes, I'm proficient.
Disguise
So it's a
so
6
12.
as
It's
a
a
bonus,
f-
so
it's
it's
a
a
15.
12. No,
Okay,
he's
yeah.
proficient with it. So it would be a
Yeah.
dex check plus proficiency.
Okay.
And since he's also proficient in dex saves, it's just the same as a dex save.
okay, it's 12. Anyway, I mean, it's a fine disguise. As you said, different hair color, bit with the clothing.
Actually cleaned.
Yes,
Actually clean.
you
That's
look
good work from
clean.
my side.
You're
Scrubbed
also
to the bone.
you are all surprised. He has a way brighter hair color than you thought.
I
It was
actually
all-
looked
It was all just
decent.
gross.
How many tubs of water between?
How many what?
Well, we do need. I do need to clean the bed afterwards.
Okay. Anyway, I mean, are you going to the library or?
Yeah, we put on our sunglasses and we go.
Okay.
But wait, we still have to wait a little bit for time because right now it's about 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So we need to wait a little bit, otherwise the library is still open and then the spell ends and we did this all for nothing. I think we should wait until like 4 p.m., 3 p.m.
Wait. So basically, what you want to do while the guy is in the library, you want to cause the distraction, everything, then steal his entire keychain, right?
Yes.
Then
Via Tiny
didn't we
Servant.
But didn't we just want to cast the tiny servant and then wait till he
Oh,
closes
Yes,
now I
everything?
get this.
Step
Okay,
4
so
is
basically-
either we're
And
using the
when he
keychains.
closes the library, it basically just runs away from him.
Yes, but after he sleeps, so he goes home, he puts it back, he doesn't look at it anymore, and then it runs away.
Yeah, so
Okay.
This
So-
keychain most likely house key,
Okay.
so-
we're going to the library in the evening before he closes. Cast the distraction. During the distraction, Octo will use Paco to cast Tiny Servant on the keys.
Yeah.
We fuck off. And then Lyot, probably because he's the best in stealth, most likely, will wait at the house of the other dude or guide us to that guy's house.
Okay,
then-
we will come to that later.
Yeah.
First of all, the
What are we
action
gonna do
of
with the rest of the
the
day?
distraction thingy.
I'm gonna try my disguise
Oh.
in my bath, and I'm gonna wink at girls outside.
And you have to speak with your high voice, with your shrill voice.
Oh
No,
no,
no.
it's gone by now.
No,
You
but
guys
you can do it
you
to
guys are
further
gonna
increase the
respect-
the
I mean, to be fair, Leyland would still be kind of loud if I remember correctly. That's
Oh
still
yeah,
thing.
right. It's a new die. I get to roll again. Thanks for reminding me. What's 1d1000 was it?
I don't know, man.
1,000 or 10,000?
Nah, I need to roll under my weight. No, that I. No. Oh fuck.
Well, I mean, should we just go fast forward? I mean, what you could do is study, you know. You
Yeah.
guys are at the fucking school.
Yeah, let's
Let's
go
use
back
that,
to the fucking
um,
library and forgot more spells.
No. We're going to the library for
Okay,
more
you can-
cookbooks.
You don't
No,
have
no,
to
no.
No,
study by trying to search with the Xandy. You can also, you know, use
You use your
what you
eyes.
actually, whatever.
You can also maybe like not roll a natural
You
one.
know what? Let's say,
one
where
thing
did we say you guys are from trimester-wise? I think the first one ended, right?
Yeah, we're in the second or the third.
But did we have tests yet?
I didn't do one for the end of trimesters, right?
No.
You know what?
No.
Fuck it. There is just one big test at the end.
Okay. One thing.
And I guess in the meantime, it's basically, you know what? In the meantime, we have the. It's close to the end of the second. Oh no, we won't. What? It's the second trimester finished. So
So it's
yeah.
the final trimester now.
it's in the final. You're in the final trimester.
Okay. One thing.
This library gets slightly fuller day by day. Now, continue.
During the day, I want to visit the smithy on the docks
Oh, interesting. That's been a long time. Yep.
because I still have a javelin that's chipped. That I
Oh my
want to
God.
get fixed.
Sure. We won't make this a long conversation thingy. You get he offers you I mean fixing that How much is a javelin normally worth? Do you know that? Can someone Google?
Give me a sec.
I will do
Javelin doesn't give a
Javelin
value there, so
equipment.
yeah, weapons.
5 silver. Sure, he asked you for silver.
Neat. Now, give him 2 silver.
He appreciates that. The smithy will remember that. Anyway.
Yes. Now I can have a guy that makes me my
I mean,
axe.
he can I did not say that. He's not.
Hey, you
He's not the
remember?
type of guy who makes horseshoes and nails.
Yeah, I know.
Basic
And
chains,
ship
but not
anchors.
chain mail and not swords and not or pots or something like that.
An anchor is just a big pickaxe.
Exactly.
I mean,
he's not wrong.
I guess a guy could make probably small anchors, but the big ones, whatever. Let's continue.
Doesn't really matter at the moment. It's just a thing.
No, stuff you wanted to do.
I roll performance to pick up girls.
Do you
Is
want
it wrong
do-
to pick up girls on an academy? Yes.
Mm.
Yes, it is.
Do you want to do this the whole mission distraction thing now, or I mean, I would be up for it. Does anyone have to go? I don't think it will take too long. I will say how I'm gonna do this. You guys tell me. How should I say this best?
Let's do it, and then
No, I mean, what I'm going to do is like, gonna do it like a skill challenge thingy. So basically, whatever you guys want to do with your thingy, depending on what you do, if it's a spell or something, or if it's a check like I don't know, deception or stealth or whatever. If you are, yeah, and basically each of you guys gonna do that, and we will. What should I do for this? Basically with skill challenge, if I remember correctly, with skill challenge it was that you have like 5. You need like 5 wins. No, how should I say this?
you need
checks.
5 successes. You
Yeah.
choose the skill, and you choose how you use that skill to to get a success.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for example, let's say I use my investigation to find a really cool spot to hide in and to cast a spell from.
Yeah, and just have to think if 5 would be appropriate. God, I mean, how much was it again with the skill
5
challenge? There was
successes or 3 fails.
which one was? It was a table on hard, impossible, hard, something like that. Skill challenges. I can't find it. Whatever. I mean,
But
you're for people.
I'm in charge of the distractions, so I have
Oh.
I already know exactly how I'm going to cause a distraction.
Okay. I mean, let's say, why did you say you wanted to wait a bit? So now we have like
Yeah.
5 p.m. something
Yeah,
like that.
somewhere towards closing time of the library.
Let's say an hour before closing time, whatever.
Alright. So, the way I'm going to cause a distraction is using athletics and the claptrap.
Okay. Interesting.
I am
how-
going to activate the claptrap on loud
Yes.
applause.
Okay.
And the
Thunderous
way-
applause.
Yeah, and the way I'm using athletics is outrunning everyone that's trying to catch me. Everything that's trying to stop me.
Are you disguised?
Nope.
So
Wouldn't work
everyone
anyway. I'm a
knows,
big ass
it's
cat.
That one it's that one tabaxi at Dino, and
Are
he
you
just
wearing
runs around with the
Yeah,
gun.
basically.
Are you wearing clothes?
I'm using my pants, yeah. What, should I not wear my
Anyway.
pants and use the claptrap?
Yes.
Oh,
Would probably get you expelled, but we need a distraction.
Yeah,
you're damn
Um,
thick, and the clap of your ass cheeks keeps alerting the people.
I won't allow you to use athletics because that's not athletics. I mean, running around would probably.
extended use of stamina.
Yeah, what
Is
else
athletics.
That's athletic. Yeah, that's athletics.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
it's
well.
either acrobatics or athletics, and
Me maybe
acrobatics is
said
for like
because,
skillful
because
things.
when you said you tried touching people that tried to stop you or whatever.
What? No, I'll run them.
No, it's not-
I said I was gonna run to outrun them. If they're standing in
Okay,
my way, I'm
basically,
running them
you
over.
just sprint one circle around the library.
In
and
the
then run out
library,
again in the
constantly.
circle. Okay, in the circle.
The
Okay.
library.
Well, less predictable patterns. Going between bookcases, maybe.
Yeah, sure. Roll me athletics.
Sure thing.
16. Sure. What?
Wait.
What?
That's a 6. He can use his portents on me.
Wait, what? You want to fail?
No.
What? No.
The portent would
I can only
replace the.
improve him.
The portent would increase the base roll. So he gives me his 10, meaning I have a 20.
Okay. It works. Go ahead. 1 out of 5.
As it does
I
that,
mean, for
I'm
distraction.
as it does that,
What?
I'm using investigation to find the best spot.
Oh
to
wait,
hide
it's
in.
not more athletics rolls for me.
On by the way, I know you guys haven't checked, but yes, the guy is actually in the library.
I'm using my investigation to find like to look for patterns and find like a good spot from where I have range to cast a spell from Paco and not be seen by anyone else.
Okay, I mean, the guy is mostly in the middle of the library behind the round
Yeah,
desks.
the circular
behind
desk.
The circular desks. You go.
I haven't rolled.
Yes. Yeah, sure. Do stealth,
Fuck.
right?
Stealth?
He's
Wait.
trying to
Oh,
find
no,
the place.
I just want to find the place.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, investigation then.
Fuck it. I'm using a 15 on that.
So that would be 22.
22. I mean, you know what? Yeah, you find a good place behind like a some of the table at the corner that, yeah, you find a good place under a table that's still in range, like it's easy to
It's
see,
100
but it can't
feet.
be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That is close enough to easily see the guy, to see even the key and what is
I can
going
see through
on,
Paco's
but he
eyes.
can't see. Yeah, but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
It's fast enough for Paco to get in really quickly.
Then why do you even need to find a place you want to hide? Go fuck yourself.
It's
You
a
could
good
have-
place
you could have
to hide
stayed-
so that they don't notice me casting a spell.
But they even care. You could basically be outside the library and still cast a spell.
But
But
it's
yeah.
I want to deploy Paco really quick and put him out really quick.
You
Get
are
the
in the
quiz really
part.
quick.
Okay,
You're in a great spot.
You are. Yeah.
Yes.
You're in a great spot. This is the part of the library with the math books, and no one math books, and no one. So, yeah, no one goes there. So you have your silence.
Math is cool. Fuck you.
Not if you have magic.
Leyland, do you also want to be part of
yeah,
this?
Layden. Hello, are you there?
I'm here, but I'm basically just an innocent bystander.
Do,
'Cause
do you want to be able to laugh a lot? Because I have hideous laughter, and that would also be a distraction.
Leyland, your voice is still booming. Just shout something with a. I don't
okay,
Yeah, you-
this is a
you
good
would laugh
combination.
fucking
Cast,
loud.
cast laughter on me. God, this is good. This is a good idea.
Hideous laughter. It's a DC 14, I guess.
Yeah, hits. So now we have
Do
someone
you run
running around.
or do you just?
He's
He's
lazy.
under the effect of hideous laughter, so he just stands there and laughs really loud with a
Okay.
really boom.
with his fucked up voice. He's laughing.
Yes, he's loud and laughing loud. So there's the cat running around
With
a
thunderous
coughing
applause
abundance of
following
food out.
everywhere.
So basically, yeah.
Where's the one that has the lowest appearance? the best disguise. Like everyone else of our group isn't disguised and is just standing there doing shit. It
I know.
doesn't make sense at all.
Fire.
Oh well. What else? Is the distraction? The distraction is working, right?
Yes, definitely. Those guys were very confused about this cat and where the clapping is coming from, and before they can even react, there's this very loud laughter as well.
Yeah,
So,
I'm basically
First
laughing
of
at him.
all, they are kind of shocked. So basically, okay, let's say there are three guys in the middle, like in the or on those desks, who are just looking, where's this? What the fuck is going on? First of all, yeah, I mean they are very distracted looking at Asa or laughing Leyland.
Okay, so Octo.
I'm using Paco to do a perception check, try and check for keys by hearing the clinking of them. Ones that we
Okay.
are looking.
They're silent. They're hanging on a hook.
Oh, they're hanging on the hook.
The hearing, yeah, like it's already really fucking loud in his room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Yeah, but
they're
it's
going
still
with
has
hearing,
advantage.
but you would know that this. Okay, Paco walks towards them. Those are still like still confused what the heck is going on.
Perception.
And you see through the eyes of
First,
So,
first a perception. Before you
first a
describe.
perception.
Before you describe any further, Argard, let him roll to
Perception.
notice what he sees/hears.
you know what he hears. He does the yeah, fair enough. No, you see the guy who closed the door, who talked to you yesterday. He has the key hanging on the right side of his belt.
So that's
I
also a
want
success.
Paco to stealthily approach him.
What?
I want Paco to stealthily approach it.
Okay.
I guess
Do I roll with advantage because there's a massive distraction going on?
Okay. You know what? Let's do it like this without the how should I say this? Without the skill challenge. I thought it would fit, but I think this is better. Yeah, do it with advantage. Yeah, fair enough. They don't notice Weasel at all. At this point, one of the guys, not actually the guy with the keys, another guy is trying to cast a spell, looking towards Leyland.
Is he speaking or is he moving his mouth?
Huh?
Is he moving his mouth while casting the spell? So has he a
Is
verbal
it a
component?
verbal spell?
Yes.
I want to cast Mage Hand, make it invisible, and like put it on top of his mouth, so he can't use the spell.
Put it in his. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That's actually not a fucking bad idea.
Blocking them out so the verbal components don't work.
And it's a fucking
That's a
invisible.
fucking good idea, actually.
So
Holy
basically, okay. So basically, you do that, and he goes, and well, he's a bit confused, like, doing like this, like, oh, what just happened? But yes, the spell fails, and Leyland is still laughing his ass off, while
Okay.
Asa is still running his ass off. He's now on his second?
Oh, sweet, second lap already.
Yeah, second lap.
Can I,
when you
can I
pass,
also,
do
You
you
go
do
first.
something when you pass Leyland?
I just continue. I just point my hand at him and continue laughing.
Okay, tiny servant time, I guess.
So do you just jump up? Does the weasel just jump up to the keychain, or does he walk up his leg or something?
Hmm?
Does the weasel does Paco walk up his leg, or does he jump to the keychain? As I said, it's like on the right side of his belt. He's a normal sized human.
Can it reach?
I mean, either Paco
Is
would
it
have
sitting?
to walk up.
You said it was sitting.
Huh?
Was he sitting or
Um,
standing?
Yeah. No, they were standing.
I want to
They
grab
would be standing
Paco.
definitely.
I want to grab Paco with my mage hand and put him right next to the key.
So lift him up with the stealth mage hand.
Yeah.
What? Ah, okay, I get it.
He's lifting Paco up to get the keys.
Okay, and Paco stops the keychain with the nose, and congratulations.
Plan success. I'm running the fuck out. And I order is important. I disable the claptrap. I use stealth. And I ran away.
I never even checked again. Does the claptrap have something where you have to save?
While holding it, you can command it to define the speed of clapping.
Oh yeah, actually. Oh, what?
Basically,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
been
okay,
using
so
my
you make it
bonus.
loud enough to not damage people, but loud enough to everyone noticing. Or what?
Yeah, I was using the loud applause, not the stored magic.
Oh yeah.
I was using the bonus action effect, not the attack.
Good. Okay.
Okay, Argard. Oh, wait,
Yes.
I just noticed I actually. Oh wait, there's Club.
But
no.
yeah,
Is the keychain is stuck to him, but how well stuck is it?
How well? Hmm.
Can it simply detach itself?
Yes.
Okay,
I
I'll
mean,
order the keychain too.
you want to
I'll-
order it already? Okay.
Alright. I'll order it for now to hide its tiny arms and legs between the keys
Oh, does it grow arms?
and legs.
Does it?
target animates and sprouts little arms and legs, becoming a creature under your control.
Oh.
It sprouts
Okay.
limbs.
Sure. You
So-
do that.
Yeah, so the order is conceal yourself. And yeah, as I said, I deactivate the thing. I run out in stealth. Or at least I'm trying to stealth. And trying to get the fuck away from the library.
I'll send Paco to the the Paco dimension.
God damn
Good
it.
dimension.
I run.
Come on, catch him on.
I run to Layden and shake his shoulders and be like, "Someone help him!"
Yeah,
I just
Hey.
continue laughing at him.
just roll for the save or cancel
It
the
was
spell.
just like,
Actually, you know what? Asa, when you run out, someone tries to cast levitate on you.
That's willing. Give me that save.
Wait, what?
Levitate
That's
only
not
works on
willing.
willing creatures.
Yes. Exactly, and you have to roll. What's it?
I don't know. I know that there is a save.
Yes, there is one. Let me check. Constitution
That's
save.
definitely
It's a
Is it
constitution
on?
save.
Oh my god.
Nope.
With my momentum. I just
That's
shoot
a
straight.
He just yeets up into the air.
What,
I
what,
must go, man. People
is
need
it
me.
concentration?
What?
Is levitation concentration?
Yes, levitation concentration spell.
Did I see the caster?
Yeah, yes, it was the other, not the person that you muted with your hand, and also not the one with the key, but the third person that was
I
there.
want to snap him really hard.
Those,
With the
With my
ghost hand.
bedtime.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it is. Maybe he takes 1 damage and he loses concentration.
I'm gonna study.
okay, that's a great idea.
I'm
But
this guy.
first of all,
I like.
okay,
Fuck
the other two
this. I'm
guys, the other two guys, the one with the keychain and the one who got muted by the hand, they walked towards your Leyland, who was laughing. I guess you are also there, light, right? But
Yes, I'm also there
while you
trying
do that,
to
you
pretend to hate.
do me a what's that? A sleight of hand, probably, to make the spell look like to make the slap look casual. Whatever. I guess.
They're
They're
still
still
not
pretty
paying
much-
attention to you, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. So, they would probably rather pay attention to Leyland or I don't know, maybe the flying cat, whatever. And guy gets slapped hard in the face. Yeah. Let me do a con save. Let me just do a.
Con
I'm
check.
just gonna roll.
Yeah, and otherwise I can just keep going up because as part of my move I can.
Nope.
Oh, sweet! I
You
gently
fail.
float down. I'm prepared
No,
to.
you lose concentration. Levitation is broken, you fall.
Nope.
No.
When the
I
spell
don't-
ends, the target floats gently to the ground.
Oh.
But I'm running mid-air, so the second I land, you'll just see me.
my rolls, by the way.
We
Did
saw
you see
this
the
one.
rolls? No. You saw
This
it.
one we saw.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You slapped him real hard. He passed out.
So you can.
I mean, that was a con save for his concentration, and I rolled a net 1. So,
He
Yep.
lost so
Okay.
much concentration that he passed out. He forgot how to breathe for a second.
he basically, it was just bad timing, and his head, like you hit his
Temple.
Yeah, he hits his temple, and he boom. And now the guys at the library are like really confused, like what the fuck is going on? Cat flying in the air. Before there was clapping, there was this laughing guy, and then someone tried casting spells. Someone did cast spells. One guy in the middle went down. Where?
Have I landed?
Break up for distracting people. You've landed by now.
And the
guess
second
you
I
landed
touch the
by
ground,
even before you touch the ground, like you do the air running, you know?
yeah,
like from fucking comics.
just prepare to run, and
I guess you can, even though they know who you are, but I don't know.
I should have put a bag over my
The
head.
thing is, they're probably like, maybe this is normal for tabaxi cat thingies.
Oh yeah,
You are really uncommon thing here. They would probably.
it's my mating ritual.
You're making-
If they catch me, that would have been my excuse.
Oh my god. No one questions then.
It could be Alex. I could tell them that. Like,
he gets.
it's his mating
told.
season. He casts hideous laughter.
Yes.
Sorry. He's a little bit crazy.
No, I guess
Did
hideous
Tasha-
laughter.
Did his
Yeah,
laughter
I say
end?
you would have casted by actually.
So you
Did he-
came to the library
Did it end?
to create.
Not yet, I
It's
didn't
on
break it yet.
success. I don't know if it's a con though. Because if it's a con, you can just cancel it. Oh, it is a con.
Yeah, I could cancel it, but I don't want to.
Can't you
It's
cancel
also
any
1
spell?
minute.
Oh yeah, okay, it's run out, alright.
Okay. I guess those guys are kind of knowledgeable, and they, the one with the keychain realizes this was that spell, and was like, do you know who did that to you, or what was going on here?
Deception.
Also, were you with? You are with the cat guy that ran around? I mean, okay,
That's the
you
letter.
guys are with the cat guy running around. You lied. You are next to him, right?
I'm next to him, but who was this question asked?
You
Who
guys.
did you ask for?
You guys.
Both of you.
Well, yeah.
Not me. I'm
Yeah,
studying.
you're hidden
No,
somewhere,
no.
studying.
I'm
You-
studying.
No one cares about you. You just look
Yeah,
into
you're
something.
just good looking at the moment, Octo.
Yeah.
I wink at the girl at the other edge of the table.
Charisma,
Okay.
charisma throw.
Yeah. Is it? What would that be?
It's flirting.
Persuasion?
It's charisma.
It's
Oh, by the way,
performance.
the Tasha City's order is long gone, I assume.
Yeah,
'cause only
it's a minute and concentration, so he could have cancelled it
Yeah.
at any time.
But I didn't want to, but it ran out.
I usually
No,
always do win. Would that be persuasion, charisma, whatever?
It's
Okay.
performance.
I would personally judge it as pure charisma.
Okay, do me a pure charisma.
It doesn't matter. I don't have proficiency. Wow.
Hey.
Hey,
Wow.
she blushes a bit.
Good luck.
You do that like that. Yay! that gnome, like, okay. She likes. the
I'm not
guy.
telling anyone my age. And I'm not asking for her age.
She's a minor.
It's a 40-year-old gnome winking
Wait.
at what is probably a minor.
I mean,
This is so wrong.
whatever.
Well,
no, it was a
No
unique
FBI in this world.
gnome, though.
Hey, the plan succeeded.
Plan
Oh, yeah.
succeeded.
Kind of. I mean, the guy is still asking.
Yeah, Lyot and Leyland.
like, what is going on?
Well, the Tabaxi is our friend, and you know they have mailing seasons, and he's crazy all the time, and yeah, you know. We don't know what got into him.
Deception on the mating season stuff.
They
You don't have to do
they
deception
have
on him
mating.
crazy all the time.
Do they have mating season? Because I didn't say he was in his mating season. I just
I-
said-
Nature!
The point with deception is it's not
You're
about
telling a lie.
technicality.
You're telling a lie.
fuck. I'm really bad in deception. That's why I want to go.
They have mating season. Oh really? You should really study nature.
Well then,
uh, are you sure this is about mating season and not some other problems this one has? Because, well,
Maybe.
I don't know much about Tabaxi, but I never heard that just running around making a lot of noise. Well, this. I don't know enough about this to say you're wrong, but that doesn't sound right.
well, I don't know enough either. It's the first Tabaxi I've not ever known that he does that. So how should I know better?
That's a
And
persuasion.
Whatever. And then he points at Leyland. What's with him?
Blame me.
What do you mean?
Why you were
And he
suddenly
just used my
laughing.
booming voice, like,
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
what do you mean? Basically, like, you know in those cartoons when someone shouts at another, like their hair just blows back as like a very strong wind.
The Reinhardt, because I'm worth it, hair.
Basically.
Shh, please whisper. This is a library.
I can't help it.
Still at normal
I
volume.
am whispering.
This is a magical effect I can't get rid of.
We're sorry. He really can't do anything for it. Should we go?
Whatever. Go. Yes, I will let you off the hook this time. But if you make another what you say?
Ruckus.
Yeah, ruckus here in the library. Well, you won't be allowed in here. So for now, just go.
I need to learn
Okay.
invisibility.
I just tuck Layden away to the exit.
Here, and Octo can
Good.
see all of this happen via Paco. Was
No,
studying.
no, Paco's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
then you can
he's
just
in the
notice
Paco
it happen.
dimension.
So
I'm too
you
busy winking at girls.
yeah, you're fucking flirting with people.
Like, hey there. Did you know I took a shower?
Okay. The smart no with the accidental okayish charisma. No, with the accidental charisma.
Ending it here because plan success. Continue the.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the next step would be like breaking it.
The
Yeah,
invasion.
waiting until the
Invasion.
guy-
And Argard can make a map.
Yep.
I can make a map because I didn't have one actually, but I planned it. I was. Yeah, whatever. Yes.
All right. So this is what's left. Step 4, 5, and 6. Right. Gonna.
Do you even remember why you want to get in there?
I don't.
We wanted the old
want-
thing,
Sandy?
It's the
Tell me.
missing page.
and he probably knows about
Right.
this.
It's the missing page from the
Send.
Bixby book.
Oh wait, no, sorry. It's like Sandy. It's
It's
oh,
Sandy.
goddammit.
Anyway,
And gold.
I'm gonna end the stream. So please don't discuss things while I'm
Whatever.
not reading.
I will call him Sandy. That's easier to say. Even though Xetny would be.
Thank you guys for showing up. If you like, leave a follow. If you really liked, consider subscribing. This is a weekly session, or at least it's planned to be a weekly session. Should be every Friday at 11 GMT plus 1. And let's see, next stream should be Monday at 6 GMT plus 1. And I'll see where what happens in the meantime. So otherwise, yeah, have a good one, everyone.